Everyone, I hope you're doing fantabulously well. Great speech by our president, very positive, very insightful as we ease down to level three, stage three. It seems like we have this under control and we're doing phenomenally well compared to, well, the rest of the world. And we just have great leadership to thank for that. Things could have been wholly different. And anyway, being positive, we're getting back into, well, whatever we call normality. But yeah, what's prompted this at 3 a.m., looking at the time on my laptop, is yeah, I got a message from my client and it got me thinking. So I was going through some mails. I'll get an earlier start today. I received an email earlier and I thought I'd reply, and then she replied on WhatsApp. I have all my clients on WhatsApp and they have my numbers. And part of the message at the end was, nowadays she hardly sleeps, and hence I thought about this. Um, Dealing specifically with divorce matters, people often don't realize how emotionally daunting, how nerve wracking a divorce can actually be. You know, we privileged to help people during this process, and the reason I say help them, I'm privileged, is because you know we see clients often, or more often than not, in divorce matters at their worst. You know, in these kind of videos that I post, some some take the view that you shouldn't be doing this because it doesn't promote marriages. It doesn't promote the need for parties to make it work for some reason or the other. And I respect your viewpoint, but idealistic, and as much as you may want that, I think before you come to that conclusion, you must be able to say, at least let me just think about it from their perspective, or the things that people do in the name of love, the things that we've seen in the last 6 to 12 months alone in divorce matters is quite horrendous. I mean, I'm talking about not just so that you hear from other matters, I'm talking about my own particular matters in the office. I've seen a client that had to have a face reconstructed because her husband beat her so badly. I've seen families that are sent out with children, small children, I mean, in the middle of the night with no support and no care in the world. I've seen people being so psychologically tormented and systematically over time where they've lost every bit of self-confidence. I've seen people who have been just belittled and just brought to nothing because of just ridicule. And I've seen people just been, what affairs do to a family structure and to one's psyche. So I think, it's all, we must be a bit more understanding of and appreciative of what actually people go through and feel during this time. And hence I say it's a privilege for us to be able to help people from their weakest and darkest points to, yeah, to where they need to be, where they ought to be. And hence I want to talk about something that many people may have just heard of in passing, but may not even understand, that could be relevant to them or their circumstances. And that's called Forfeiture of Benefits. That is a very specific provision that could apply in some instances. So if you were able to show that for the duration or a substantive duration of your marriage, or having regard to the duration of your marriage, and there was substantive misconduct, and that misconduct led to the breakdown, you may very well qualify for a order of forfeiture of benefits. In other words, from the joint estate, you could ask the court, and the court could consider and maybe even grant an order saying that the other party would forfeit their share or a portion of the share of the joint estate by virtue of their substantive misconduct. Now, the degree to which a court would would depend on each person's circumstances. But this is something important that a party should remember if it's applicable to their reason why they're applying for a divorce. And it's something that, most people are quite afraid that if they walk out of a divorce, they will be so financially disempowered, or they would walk out with nothing, and that causes them to stay in a relationship which is toxic, is putting it mildly. So I would advise anybody that is going through this and needs very specific advice relevant to their circumstances to get competent legal advice as to, what does this clause, does the provision apply to you? Would you be able to satisfy the court that you should be getting this benefit? And it may just be something that you should consider. Once again, I thank you for your time, and I hope this is of value to you. Let me know in the comment section, or you're free to give me a call, what kind of videos you'd like me to post. And to all those that are going through what is, I understand to be very difficult time in a divorce, just know that there is hope. There is a way to expedite these processes and to get this transitional phase of your life. The idea behind a divorce proceeding is to get this over with as fast as possible and get you the best result. So get some advice on it. But let me know what kind of videos you're looking for. And guys, stay well, stay safe, and we'll chat soon. Take care.